Welcome to the English Forum. I am S.K. Yadav. Today I am going to deal with HPSC Assistant Professor that was held on 8 June. So let's begin further delay. It is very helpful. It will be very helpful for those who are preparing for the Assistant Professor of UKPSC and other examinations along with UGC NET in 2025 June, because it's very important and lots of questions are directly asked from UGC NET and MPPSC Assistant Professor. So let's begin. Which one of the following is the opinion of Aristotle? So the right answer is poetry reproduces facts to which truth is embedded. Next, who among the critics has stated that poetry is the breath and finer spirit of all knowledge? So the right answer, William Wordsworth. But Matthew Arnold also used it. Third, who following critics states that the poet's mind is a catalytic agent which enhances the poetic process rather than participating in it? T.S. Eliot. Next question, match the following. Oh, it's very easy. Phenomenology, that was Edmund Husserl. Existentialism, Martin Heidegger. Structuralism, Quentin Todreau. And formalism, Quentin Todreau. So the right answer is A2, B3, C4, D1. Next, which of the following is not true? So the right answer, action research is limited to project carried out by teachers in an educational setting. So this is wrong answer. Next, who among the following critics pioneered the notion of infantile sexuality? So the right answer, Sigmund Freud. Who has written the book Gender Trouble, Feminism and the Subversion of Identity, that was published in 1990? Right answer, Judith Butler. Given below are two statements. Gender studies in interdisciplinary, both its roots and its methods having arisen in literary and cultural theory, sociology, anthropology and psychoanalysis. And second, it examines the oppressive history of gays, lesbian and other erotic groups. That was also right. Both statements are correct. Next question, A4, polysemy, a range of different meanings, synonyms having the same meaning and to involving opposite meaning, and hyponyms, the relationship of implicit inclusion. Next question, in which Shakespearean play do you find the character Portia? Oh, very easy question, the Merchant of Venice. How many pilgrims are there in Geoffrey Chaucer's prologue to Canterbury Tales? So the HPSC said that 32, 29 pilgrimage and one Chaucer and another Harry Valley and another a squire's son. Next question, name the essayist whose prose style is aphoristic. Francis Bacon. Which of the following is true? A vowel is a sound that needs an open air passage in the mouth. 14. Who among the following does not belong to neoclassical period? So William Blake, because he belongs to romanticism, pre-romantic poet. Okay. Who among the following women has dominated the consciousness of W. Yeats in shaping his poetic sensibility? So Maud Gonne. Next, who has written the book The Symbolist Movement in Literature, that was published in 1899? Arthur Symons. Correct. The epigraph to preface the Wasteland, the Satyricon by Petronius. Directly question came from UGC NET paper. And this one. In which poem do you find the following line? The breath goes now, and some say no. Duns valediction forbidding warning. Next, it's a very easy. Rape of the Lock. The Tiger, some lovers speak. The canonization. So you know the canonization by John Donne. Rape of the Lock, Alexander Pope. The Tiger हो जाएगा. William Blake and some lovers speak. Sir Philip Sidney. Okay. Next question. Which is not true about Dryden's Absalom and Achitophel? 1681. It's a biblical tale of the action of King David against Absalom. That was absolutely wrong because Absalom take action against King David. Okay. Arrange the following. So the Lotus Eater 1832, Kubla Khan 1816, the Scholar Gypsy 1853, and Rabbi Ben Ezra 1864. So the right answer will be Kubla Khan first because it's belong to Romanticism and others belong to Victorians. Next question. Match the following two lists in the following. Pied Beauty, very easy, that Thought Fox, Ted Hughes, and the Shield of Achilles, W.H. Auden, Punishments, Seamus Heaney. So the right answer A2, B3, C4, D1. Next question. The epic Paradise Lost by Milton deals with. So the right answer, the fall of mankind and the temptation of Adam and Eve by Satan and their expulsion from the Garden of Eden forever. Next question. Which of the following is not true about Sylvia Plath's poem Daddy? So it is not a feminist literature. It's not belong to feminist literature, so that was right. Who had written the novel Middlemarch 1871? George Eliot. It's a very easy. And here is who among the following used technique of interior monologue? It is also called as a stream of consciousness. That was coined by William James. He was the brother of Henry James. It was coined in that Principle of Psychology 1890 and first user was Henry James. It was asked in June 2024 in NET. Came from directly UGC NET previous paper. Which is not true about M.K. Gandhi's book 100 My Experiments with Truth? So the right one is it deals with Gandhi's experience from his early childhood till India's freedom of 1947. That was wrong. The title of novel Things Fall Apart, it's very the second coming. How many phonemes are there in the variety of English widely known as received pronunciation? So 22 vowels and 24 consonant is equal to 44. Next question. Which of the following poem is not written by Emily Dickinson? So Nothing Gold Can Stay 1923 by Frost. Two work is famous because I could not ask for death and success is counted sweetest. But tell all the truth, but tell its land. It is also by Emily Dickinson. Fool, said my muse to me, look in thy heart and write. Who among the following poets has written the above line? So the right answer, Philip Sidney. Alone, alone, all alone, the rhyme of Ancient Mariner's line. Next question. In which poem the following line occurs? Ah, love, let us be true, Dover Beach. And another famous line was Army Class by Night. That was famous line, but it is also from Dover Beach. The pattern of variation in pitch in a speech are known as intonation. Next question. Tragedy of the Whole Truth by Aldous Huxley. The Hero as Man of Letters, Thomas Carlyle. Science and Values, Bertrand Russell. Imperfect Sympathies, Charles Lamb. Okay. Next question. Which is not one of the three segments in Ars Poetica? So Poesa is not belongs to this. Poesis, Poema and Poeta belongs to Ars Poetica. Who among the following critics has written Principle of Literary Criticism 1924? It's very easy. I. Richards. The study of production, transmission and reception of a speech sound is known as phonetics. Next. Which is the mother of all rasas? Sringar Rasa. Which of the following is not true about ode as a poetic type? Ode is not of Greek origin. This is wrong because ode is a Greek, belongs to Greek. Okay. Which of the following is not characteristics of an elegy object? This is not correct. 42. Which of the following ballad is written by John Keats? So La Belle Dame Sans Mercy. It was ballad in 1819. Title from Alan Chartier's same name poem in the 15th century. Okay. 43. Which of the following is mock epic or burlesque? So The Rape of the Lock is a mock epic and burlesque. 2 cantos in 1712 in Linton's miscellaneous poems. And translation, it was directly came from HPSC Assistant Professor, that was held in 1 June, and in 1714 with 5 cantos and 1717 with Clarissa's speech. This is the extra information. 44. Which of the following is stanza from consists of 9 lines? The first 8 being iambic pentameter and the last 10 alexandrine. So the Spencerian stanza A B A B B C B C C. 45. Which of the following is not true? So the dactyl is associated with disyllabic meter. It is wrong because it is associated with trisyllabic. Next question. Who has written the essay The Laugh of Medusa 1925? So this is Helen Seco. Le Rire de la Méduse in French and translated in English by Paula and Keith Cohen. Next. Which of the following is not true? So gay lesbian study does not challenge the notion of normative sexuality. This is wrong. Who has written the book Post-Colonialism, a very short introduction, 2003? That was Robert Young, Jesse Young. Who has written the Politics Postmodernism, 1989 by Linda Hasian? 50. Who has written the Interpretation of Dreams in 1899 by Sigmund Freud? Interpretation of Dream. English in 1913, in German as Die Traum dem Tag. So in this video, only 50 question has been completed, and in another video I will discuss 50 another question with the explanations and extra information. So if you like this video, please do subscribe and hit the bell icon for more notifications. Thank you for watching this video.